I think our journey has been one of many different optimization techniques.
Hmm.
Maybe I'll just share a couple of them or a few of them, and hopefully that helps. But for us, what's big is storage. So we get a lot of patient assets,
Hmm.
right? We get X-rays, we get scans, we get photos, sometimes we get CBCTs. All of these are fairly large in their sizes. And so working through storage types and optimizing by S3 storage types has been really key for us, right? Whether it's moving from GP2 to GP3, really looking at the network costs of moving data over. Because like I said, we're not all in AWS. We're some in AWS, some in some other clouds as well. And so looking at network egress costs, really architecting for, do we need to move assets around or can we just give links to assets? That's a big part of, what's helped us when we look at optimization, right? We've also looked at other things like VPCs for when we need to, if there's patient asset heavy workflows and services, we've sort of built VPCs between the endpoints so that we're not incurring additional costs of moving the data over. We've also looked at, RDS and using Graviton for all of our RDS instances. I think that's helped us save a lot. And then finally, I think waste monitoring for us. So we have a lot of non-production environments, right? Where engineers spin up, EC2 instances for some work. They want to test something out. They decide to change the design. They want to do something else. And they don't always, we just have idle resources, right? Everywhere in all of these environments. And we used to have this notion of this is the waste that will occur just looking at all the environments. Couple of months ago, we flipped it to this is the waste that has already occurred. It's quite a change, right? You would think it's not a big deal, but when engineers see the waste that has already occurred in, let's say, a non-production environment over the last 3 months, it's really money that you've already lost. Versus if you do something, you lose this. And that has been really helpful, right? To kind of go. And so I would say looking through our non-production environments and looking at the waste has been a huge savings for us. And highlighting that waste to the engineering teams and having them work through it. I think those are sort of the biggest areas I can think of in terms of optimization.